Hey guys, I'm here to get into The Long Goodbye, directed by Robert Altman, released in the year 1973. And this is a complete masterpiece from start to finish. And I'm starting to realize, in some ways, it's one of Robert Altman's most fully realized visions because this is just a complete depiction of a noir that doesn't take itself too seriously. But at the same time, it's very dreamlike what's playing out. It's very much like exploring the hippie scene of Los Angeles in the most beautiful way, which is the year 1973. There's a lot of time period pieces like Licorice Pizza came around and kind of displayed. 1973 was a time when I think there was just a lot of personality coming out and a lot of art. And I think just looking at a lot of this is just really getting into just a lot of just, I don't know, just timeless characters. And it feels like it's the first film to kind of come around and do something that the Big Lebowski would do by the Coen brothers, which is, this is like a little darker, but nowhere near as dark as something like Chinatown. This is just, I don't know, Elliot Gould's about the coolest character, one of the coolest film characters of all time in this film. It's just, there's just all this mystique about Philip Marlowe, and the screenplay is ace. This is a 100% perfect screenplay as Robert Altman just captures this very distinctive noir, very Americana, but Robert Altman perhaps has the most European vision of America of all. That's why he's maybe the most inspiring, one of the most low-key inspiring directors of all time. This is like this is just so unique. The way that Los Angeles is portrayed. This is like an ultimate character study of early 1970s Los Angeles in a nutshell. Like the paranoid energy living inside of here, as well as just a really deep kind of character study of a man who keeps on keeping on no matter how many seemingly impossibly dark situations come around. Like he just has a cool attitude the entire way through as he meets all these strange characters. Really quirky kind of situations. Yeah, I really love Philip Marlowe in this kind of character because this is just a whole new dimension to the character. Humphrey Bogart kind of started this whole thing. Elliot Gould started upgrading this to the 70s single-handedly with his cool, except the cool. There's a jazz soundtrack that really motivates all. And the guy's a loner too. That's what's so cool. This guy's literally just like a cool loner. So it's an absolute masterpiece of capturing a cool loner going through some overwhelmingly seedy situations, or stuff that's overwhelmingly dark and just plain strange. But it's very dreamy the way that Altman kind of portrays LA all the same. It seems very friendly also in moments. And it's like a thriller ultimately, a very laid back, loose kind of thriller it's so subtle that it's also just equally terrifying all the same. There's moments in this film that are actually very disturbing, but then there's other moments where it's very light and fun. And that's just the way Robert Altman perfectly balances all this. I really love this kind of the distinctive perspective of 1973 Los Angeles. This really captures, just something of it really is just getting deep into the grit of just the evolution of 1970s filmmaking. Again, it's Elliot Gould at his all-time best, perhaps. I mean, he's just a really easygoing kind of guy. I really like that easygoing perspective that he has to him. I really love this film. Definitely feels like it's it's a one of a kind in the way that it just portrays. I don't know, it's just its whole atmosphere, and you got characters just like Sterling Hayden. He's hilarious in this. Oh, he's so funny. He's like crazy. He's this funny, crazy guy. That's the thing. This feels like it has a lot in common with the feeling of mystery that I feel like the Chinatown has. But this is like a laid back end. While Chinatown is mad, serious, crazy. It's just like the fun end of all, but getting almost the exact same themes and messages across. Oh, the pacing in this film is perfect, and I recommend this film to everyone. Oh, and a side note, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger has a cameo here in this film. So yeah, that cool. That's The Long Goodbye. Yeah, and I'll recommend this film to anyone who's up for just a very mysterious kind of crime. I believe it's rated R, but yeah, this is Robert Altman's ultimate portrayal of just a mystery thriller while loose hangout kind of film in 1973 Los Angeles. It's a perfect film, start to finish.